Hey y'all, this is Arima with the African Village of Return once again with another village update. Look at
And
this
it doesn't even
nonsense.
matter whether I am Igbo. This is my Nigerian passport. And it doesn't even matter whether I am Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa. The bottom line is I am Nigerian. And that comes first. Nigeria has failed us. We have hoped for a better country. My wife is Yoruba, and I never intended for Peter Obi to be the leader of Nigeria because he is Igbo. But I wanted him to be the president because of what he has to offer, what he brings to the table for Nigerians. And for that reason, because of what has transpired in this last election, from today I refuse to be associated with anything regarding Nigeria. This is my passport. Nigeria is a failed state. Nigeria is a failed nation. Telling Igbos to go back to where they come from. Are you people stupid? Are you all mad? Are you all crazy? Nigeria is a failed state.
In order to buttress my assertion, I hereby destroy my Nigerian passport. Thank you. God bless.
This is my Nigerian passport.
We got people out here seeking some sort of fame from trauma pornography. They are trying to share this trauma with everybody so that we all can feel it. It's not real. It's not real. It is fake. These people are coming out and they're trying to discredit the accomplishments of the largest nation of Africa, of the giant of Africa, because they don't believe that the people of Nigeria have a voice. And they think that instead they can just force the agenda of the West onto Nigeria. They've been indoctrinated by the agenda of the West, and they are attempting to spread it in Nigeria. That isn't right. That is not right. Nations should not enforce or oppress other nations with their beliefs, and that is exactly what's happening right now. I want everybody to take note and keep in mind that Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and the people of Nigeria's voice can be heard just as loud as any nation in the world. When they make a decision and they say that, when we make a decision and we say that, this is our president, this is our governors, this is our senators, this is our House of Reps. That's what it is. We came out, we voted. We went out and we did the hard work to get our campaigns up and running, to put our face in the face of other people, to let people know who we are, to actually do things and accomplish missions. Check things off for the list of accomplishments that are necessary for the success and the vitalization of local government areas. Unless you are actually taking action to improve the lives of people in local government areas across the country, then you're not going to get into office. Not anymore. You are not anymore going to get into office by taking your Jagba money and bringing it to Nigeria to pay for an election. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Atiku found that out. Peter Obi found that out. It was close. It wasn't close at all in Lagos because this was a standing governor who actually saved Nigeria from amazing obstacles. Obstacles that crushed every other major city in the world. Every other major city with a population density and a population number comparable to Lagos actually suffered major losses. Major loss of life, major loss of property, major insecurity, major destabilization of economy. This governor in Lagos State actually stepped up to the plate and did his duty to preserve the status quo of livelihood and possibly improve it during a time when only thing expected was losses. How can a man like that get voted out? For who? For who? People just found out about that guy. I don't even remember his name. That's how soon we just found out about him. Very new. Very new. So, all of this is just emotional bickering. It's emotional bickering that will get us nowhere. People are complaining and whining about stuff where they're not taking action to change the circumstances. You must take action to change the circumstances. And I'm talking about political action. I'm talking about social action. I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about political and social action, where you get in there and you actually do things to improve people's lives. How many jobs did you create? How many organizations did you found? What are you guys doing to partner with the government to make sure that people in the headquarters, people at the Abuja, people at Lagos, people at all the major centers where governance is taking place, where the president, where the senatorial candidates and standing senators are able to actually take steps to support you? How many pieces of legislation are you currently involved in? I'm pretty sure all those things are zero. None. Zilch. So, as you're seeing all these people expressing this frustration, it's not frustration of people who are currently active and engaged. It's frustration of people who seek to overwhelm, undermine, and circumvent the democratic process and failed to do so. A failed coup, a failed destabilization. These are the bickerings of people who were attempting to be a part of a failed destabilization of Nigeria. I would say I feel for them, but I don't. I do not feel for them, because they were attempting a coup and it did not happen. We know what's going on in the East. We know about the potential alliance between the East and Ambazonia. We know about that. Don't think we don't know about that. So, when people are talking about all this obedient nonsense, remember IPOB, the Biafra folk, people who caused the last war, people who tried to stick the Yorubas with the burden of defending them, of spending all of their resources and losing all of their lives to defend their insinuation, to defend their instigation of conflict, rather than come to a homogeneous agreement. The Oduduwa people would have gladly joined to help Biafra, but Biafra said that they were only going to make the Yoruba do all the dirty work, like they're the employer and Yoruba are the employees. We are not going to do this. We are not going to submit to the will of one person, of one people. We all together make one people. And that's important to know. We all together make one people, and we cannot be forced to bow down to anybody's arbitrary will. This is teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and without teamwork, just forget about it. It's a bunch of I's and me's, and that don't make nothing. Let me leave you with something positive. I, me, you, yours, have been fighting so hard to make this possible, to make it possible that there will be peaceful elections, that there will be governance that is responsible, that there will be governmental policies that push the people forward, that propel them and enable their dreams. And we are accomplishing this slowly by slowly. Don't let this small fraction of detractors, mainly based in other countries, with their children based in other countries, with their finances based in other countries, with their loyalties based in other countries, with all of their pressure points, their financial, emotional, and social pressure points based in other countries, tell you what it is. They don't know, and they never will. We know, and we are doing. And that's all that matters. So, without digress, I leave you peace. Bye-bye.